And no, it's not 3 p.m. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Doing my coffee. Get the coffee going. And then I'm setting up. Gotta get Jack Diesel. So I gotta work out till 4. This is how every morning goes. Except yesterday, I got up at real early, and then I was cruising Facebook, seeing a couple of my friends. Couldn't sleep either, so. But and then I fell back to sleep for an hour, and it really screwed up my working out. But yeah, man. Insomnia. So check this out. It's crazy, man. This is what my face looks like after I just worked out for an hour and a half. Check it out. 4:30. That's how I combat. Insomnia. I just work out. I work out every day. Not because, 1, for my health, 2, it makes me feel good afterwards, but 3, I do everything by hand on the farm. And to invest in my body rather into tractors, I feel like it's a good deal. Plus, I feel like handwork, to get on the subject of handwork versus tractor work, handwork by far is superior. It's more precision. You can get, you see what you can get. You can get in between everything. It takes longer. That's the cons. It takes longer, but the precision, nothing matches it. That's why I love not using the tractor. I have 2 tractors. One, I'll show you later. One we hardly even use, and the oldest one, they cost us $1,200 altogether for the harrow, for the plow, and for the tractor. I just use that to plow and harrow. That's it. Everything else is hand. And today I'll show you some of the tools that we use for the farm, because when I first started, everybody was like, you need this, you need that, you need this. And then being here for 2.5 years and learning what other people do on other farms, I've noticed that you don't really need all this. You need a tiller. A tiller is great. A tractor, just for plowing, or you can have somebody do it. But I just feel like handwork is far more superior, and I rather invest in my health, invest in my muscles for next season. Because I like handwork. I feel like you get better quality food. You're right in it, up and close and personal. You can spot things easier. It's just that's the way I love doing it. But I'll check you guys out in a few. I gotta wrap all this. Gotta wrap all this up. Put it in the storage room, and then the wife's gonna come down with the kiddos pretty soon. Here in about half an hour. So, all right, guys. I'll see you in a few. I'll see you out there at the tools. I'll show you what we used. All right, family left. All the kids woke up. Everybody ate breakfast. Now my kids went to school. My wife went to school because she was a teacher. And now I'm going to show you the tools that we use this year. Yeah, I'm just going to do it right now. I'm just going to show you what's going down. So, there's the pup-pups. I love this dog. He is so awesome. Hey, come here, pup-pup. Come here. Let me see this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this thing. You ready? He just loves getting the ball. So, I'm sitting here. I used these tools right here, which, if you can see, there's not many. This is what I did to do my half acre. This is what I used. So, first, this is my shovel. This is what I did. I did some beds. I did about like 20 beds, I think. something like this. And this is what I did. This is what I used to dig them. And this is what I used to rake the beds in the areas that I wanted to farm. So I raked it real nice. This is I used for picking. Right here. Picking garlic. Tossing some land. Got chickens fighting with each other. I got two. Yeah, so chickens are fighting with. Two roosters are fighting. So this I picked garlic with. You can turn soil over with. And this is my weed management tool, which we only had one. So you know who did that? And I was on them. Everybody was very impressed. This is what we call a stirrup hoe, hula hoe, whatever you want to call it. This is like vital. This is vital to my success right here. I love this thing. It can also do a light till on top of your beds, get rid of the weeds. And I bought a real I bought a real cheap one because we're farming on a budget, for real. We made some mistakes, and I'll show you them in a minute. This right here is called the Earthway. I can do everything I need as far as seeding wise. I mean, it's a pain in the butt. It's real pain in the ass to do, like, if I want to do 6 rows. I'm gonna give it a shot next year to do 10 rows in one 30-inch bed. We'll see. But I think I did, the max I did this year was six rows with that thing. It worked pretty fine. There's other tools. There's tools that you can buy, which I really want, but it's just too expensive. It's not in the budget yet. It's a seeder. It's a 6-row seeder, and 2 passes I'll be done. But it's like $600. Can't afford that. So, and oh, and here I use this a lot. Oh, that's Beard Brand. That's the company I used to buy my oils from until I started my own. So that is like one of the top things as far as my heating wise, because that's what I use for heating. So let's talk about it. And so first I had to till the stuff. I bought 2 tractors. Let me show you this one. I used this for 10 hours. This is an industrial tractor. It's a real nice tractor. I used it 10 hours. I bush hogged with it a couple of times. I made a big pile, and that's about it. And it broke down. And its radiator's bad, so that I'm actually contemplating getting rid of, because we haven't used it in over a year, or a year at least. But I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. But you've seen the other vlog where I was riding around, and see, there it is. That tractor right there with a harrow and a plow cost me $1,200. Now, if you're starting to farm and you have an extra $1,200, I would go look for a Farm All H pull behind. All it does is it tills over new land for me. That's it. You can also have people do it for you, and so you don't even have to buy a tractor. You really don't. I mean, you can just have somebody, you know, they'll charge you $100 an hour, but they'll plow and harrow your fields, and then you don't have to touch anything. Minus, you wouldn't have to touch anything with a tractor. This year I used that tractor twice. I used it like 4 times because I have a chain harrowing back there, but twice for what I was working, the farm I was working. But in all, I spent $50 in gas. That's it. It's pretty good. You don't need to be a millionaire or you don't need all the. My thing is, like, when I first got here, I was like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need all these. I'm a gearhead, so I started getting, oh, I need the 6-row seeder, and I need this, and I need that, and I'm getting, I'm like, when I can get along with the Earthway just fine for now. When that $1,200 tractor with the implements with it worked perfectly fine. I could have subbed the work out and been fine. The one thing that I'm gonna suggest is, instead of buying a tractor, I mean, I'd go for the old one, but you definitely need a tiller, because it rains, natural compaction. Have a tiller to till up some land when you don't wanna, when it's already plowed, you know, and you haven't touched it in a while. Tiller's nice to have. I was lucky enough, my friend Sam Brown, he actually lent me a tiller, so for the whole year, and it really helps. So that's going to be my next big purchase, is a good tiller with some implements for making the beds. Other than that, man, that's it. Check it out. I mean, so in all, and then I have a weed whacker, which is, I did it all on the edges of my property, where my plot is, and I did the edges. I did about, I don't know, 30-40 feet out and the whole thing around, and so nothing gets in there. It was just real nice. It was beautiful, and I didn't, you know, we didn't have to use a lot of we didn't have to use a lot of gas. I like being there. It's like physically when I'm weeding, especially by hand, I can get in between everything. I mean, I know people that bought $4,000 implement, right, for his tractor. I mean, you talk about hard work, and they're like, oh, wait, whoa, I don't want no part of that. But that's just something I'm addicted to, I guess. I love hard work. I love working the land. I love being part of the system. I'm part of the system. You know what I mean? And that's the most exciting for me, is that I get to be in it and not looking at it from a tractor, or not, you know, I can, like, when I go up and down my rows, I can see if there's trouble spots as far as insect wise, or disease wise, anything. I inspect the hell out of my land when I'm farming this thing, and I can spot that stuff like this, you know. And if I was on a tractor, I probably wouldn't be paying attention as much, and I'd be like, oh, it's done. And then, like, when I'm picking or something, then sometime it could be too late. But that's what I like, being part of the system. I like working the land. I really like it. I'm sorry for babbling, but I do. I really like it, and I want to be physically fit until I'm 80. You know, I'm taking care of myself. I'm eating right. I'm working out like you seen this morning, and yeah, farming. I love it. Anyway, guys, I'm going back in. Got a lot of traffic today. I'm about to put some carrots out there and start selling some. All right, hey guys, that's all I got for you today. You know, like, if you're starting a farm or anything like that, you don't really need to buy a tractor. You can always rent that out. Rent it out. You can either rent it for a tractor from somebody, or a tiller. You can rent a tiller. You can go to the True Value here in town and rent one for $50 for the day, and you'll be perfectly fine. But when I first started doing this farming thing, looking into it, and, you know, people are like, you're gonna need this, and you're gonna need that, and you're gonna need this. And then I found a bunch of people that were actually working the land with their hands and with hand tools. And like I said before, I just feel like you get better quality weeding. You can spot things right away because you're inspecting it all the time. I go up and down twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. Love it. It's my meditation. And then I look for trouble. I look for weeds. I look for disease, insects, what's getting eaten, I like being part of that system. I'm in it with them. I'm the vegetables caretaker. I love that. But so you don't need much, man. I got how many hand tools here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. plus a tiller. Rent or buy one used. And they probably cost, a good one probably cost you $500 used. But that's about it, man. And I'm in this next year. The beds that I already made, we're not tilling them in. We're stir poling it and then planting. So anyway, guys, if hit that like button, please. Please hit that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time, man. Peace, love, and veggies always.